Okay, we had a very long night. To demonstrate how long a night I had, when I pulled into my parking lot of my apartment and got out of my car, I spent 10 minutes searching for my cell phone, but before I could search for my cell phone, I had to put it down because I was holding it in my hand. Really long night. Had a 7-year-old, came in, drowned. I find that completely retarded. It's completely unavoidable. There's no reason to leave a 7-year-old alone by a pool. There's no reason for it. That's complete and total neglect on the parents' part. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how many errands you have. I don't care if you haven't slept in a month. You don't leave a 7-year-old by himself by a pool. Pool wasn't gated off. No one was there. So that was a fabulous way to start my night. Drunks, lots of drunks. One of them got in an accident with 4 other cars. Came in with a huge cut on his head. We moved him over to code room. Got his stupid ass taken care of. Ended up fracturing his skull. He deserved it. He sat there and giggled the whole time. He's such an idiot. 14-year-old whose friends told us that he'd only had 2 drinks. But unless we're multiplying by 2, that was not the number of drinks he had. His blood alcohol level was 300 and something. He had barbiturates and tranquilizers and all kinds of shit, marijuana, all kinds of crap in his blood work. When EMS got to the scene, his friends were trying to perform CPR, but it's kind of hard to do when you're stoned. So we got him in and pumped his stomach and shit. His mother apparently was on scene and she joined in on the festivities because she was sitting in a corner giggling to herself. Another drunk came in. She wasn't that drunk, but apparently earlier in the day she'd broken a window or a picture frame or some big piece of glass and had, like a bright person, stuck all the shards into a plastic bag in her garbage can in her kitchen. And she was bright. She stayed home at least and didn't go out driving acting like an idiot. But she tripped in her house and she fell and she went to put her hand out to stop her fall and stuck her hand in the garbage can. So she sliced straight through her arm, and when she came in, we went digging around in her arm to make sure there was no glass or anything left in there and to see what we could repair, and she had sliced clean through her entire bicep muscle. So we just put a bunch of big stitches on the outside of her arm to hold it together, basically, until she could go see an orthopedic surgeon, because she had to have that repaired. I mean, unless she didn't want to ever use her arm again. We had Amy Grant. I remember this patient all the time because her name is Amy Grant. She might as well have a room reserved for her. She's in there at least every other week, at least. This time she was in here because she was thinking about suicide. Well, after the overdoses and the car accidents and the supposed abdominal pain and God knows what else she comes in for, I'd be thinking about suicide too. She's just freaking crazy. She's a pain in the ass. She's a drama queen. And she just causes all kinds of hell whenever she comes in. Had a guy got his ass kicked. But he won't call anyone gay anymore. That's what you get for being at a bar and calling drunk people gay. So he cut his face up, his lip, his cheek, his head, all kinds of shit. Sewed him up. had had the 7-year-old from hell. This girl came in because she had not, her mom said that she had told her that she had not peed in 2-3 days, some shit like that. So we have to do a cath urine on her. First of all, so we can drain her bladder before it explodes. And second of all, because we need to see what the hell's going on. That's the cleanest way to get a urine sample. So we're doing a cath on her, and it takes 9 of us to hold her down. She punched Kim, our doctor, in the face twice. She kicked me in the chest. I can't even count that high. She has clawed my arm up. She punched me in the neck. She punched and kicked everybody else in the room. She's screaming bloody murder to the point she's broken out blood vessels on her face. When we're finally all done with everything, I went and looked, and she's got bloody marks on her knuckles from hitting things. She banged her head against the back of the wall. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Her home situation, her mother is a drunk. Her grandmother is a drunk. Her father is in Afghanistan. And her stepmother, bless her heart, just looks like she doesn't know what the hell to do with the kid because the kid's so fucked up. She tries. She really does. She seems like a very sweet person. But this kid is crazy. Daddy has custody, but if he's gone for more than 2 weeks, Mom gets custody. Well, he's in Afghanistan. He's going to be gone for a year. So the drunk mother got custody. Well, she doesn't stay with the drunk mother. She stays with the drunk grandmother because they cannot legally give her to the stepmother. And even though Dad has custody, the stepmother, even though she's married to him, is not Dad, so she can't take her. So this kid's all kinds of fucked up. Long day. Very long day. I'm tired. I wanted to go kayaking today, but it's raining, so I can't go kayaking. So I don't know what I'm going to do. That was my day. Anyway. Okay, I don't really have anything else to say right now. Okay, bye.